This week one, is centered on the biblical material, the foundations theologically and biblically of the cause of world evangelism. So, as a result of that, you ought to be prepared to preach a sermon on what the Bible says about world evangelism. The sermon titles or the sermon ideas assignment is for you to come up with two ideas for sermons. Now, not the complete sermon, but you'll need to come up with three things. One is a title, and you can be creative with that if you'd like. The second thing that you need to tell us is what the passage is, the biblical passage that will be the foundation for your sermon. And then in 2 or 3 sentences, 3 at the maximum, give it the thesis or the main point of the sermon so we can understand what the sermon is about. Those 3 things, that's what you submit for each of those sermon titles. Now, these need to be a clear call to people to engage in some way in the cause of world evangelism, whether that's through prayer, whether that's through encouraging others to give and to pray and to be passionate about world evangelism, whether that is to encourage people to give for the cause of world evangelism, or even to actually go. But it needs to have a call to every person sitting out there in the pew, not just to those few who may go sometime and give their lives to world evangelism, but it needs to be a clear call to everyone sitting out there. That's what I'll be looking for. So go through, look at the rubric, use it as kind of a checklist, come up with some creative ideas for sermons. Make sure that the biblical text will support what you're doing. Don't get really cute with some biblical passage that's about something else, for instance. You've got lots of material from this week to choose and to work from. I'm looking forward to some great sermon ideas.